On the last session, we have completed what is called purchase requisition release strategy, right? Today, we are going to discuss on the purchase order release strategy. The purchase requisition release strategy we define. Today, we will define as a purchase order release strategy. As I already showed you how to implement the release strategy for purchase requisition. Today, we will execute purchase order. But in purchase requisition, we can have the release strategy in item level and header level. But in purchase order, it is not possible in at item level. Only it is in header level. If we'll come to the purchasing documents like purchase order, scheduling agreement, contracts, or request for quotations, everywhere we can able to trigger the release strategy in header level. In item level, it is not possible. Okay. Okay. So basically, my screen is visible, right, guys? Hmm.
Yes.
So
Yes.
release structure we will use in purchase order or purchasing document CEKK. Okay, characteristics we will define. Same class also we will define. Hmm. We will rename as like same only, but ending with PO only. It will be helpful for us. Hmm. And also one new one we will add it over here. Net value. Net value. Uh, uh, uh. Someone is joining again. Okay, or net value also. Okay. So and class also we will create it, characteristics also we will create it, but you have to remember we will use release structure as CEKKO. Same we have to define the release group, release code, release indicator, release strategies. Okay, release everything will be like steps will be same, but configuration node is different and configuration node is for purchase order. Mute from your end, guys. Someone is on mute. Vasavraj is sleeping.
No,
We thought that key was snoring, right? Okay, fine. SPRO, IMG. Let's come to metals management configuration. Purchasing, purchase order. Then release procedure for purchase order. Okay, fine. Okay, so over here we will define the characteristics or class. Character in separate screen also we can define the characteristics. CT code is CT04, CT04 or CL02. We can able to define the class as well in a separate. Directly you can go to the transactions and you can create it, or else you can create it, you can define it over here. We will define the characteristics. How we will define? What are the fields are applicable? How we will come to know? We have to see the structures first. CEKKO. Display. What are the fields are available? Those fields are only considerable for implementing the release strategy for purchase order, request for quotation, scheduling agreement, and contracts. Okay. So what are the fields we are targeting? As per our plan, document type, purchase plan, net value. Okay, fine. Definitely document type will be there. Control find PSART. Definitely it will be there, right? So PSART is there, document type is there, right? PSART, right? Order type purchasing. Okay. Then what? Purchasing group. EKGRP. I told you how to get the technical field name. You can go to ME21N or ME23N by selecting the field, press F1 button, then click on technical information, right? In that way also you will get the technical field name. EKGRP purchasing group also there. Then plant WERKS. Oh, no, this is not. Look, this WERKS plant. Okay. Then what? Then what? The net value. Value. GNETW, right? Something. GNETW. Look, this net value is also total order net value. Total net order value. So why we are considering net value over here? So we will decide that for based on what amount the release strategy will get trigger. Based on what amount the release strategy will get. For an example, the requirement is. If I scroll down a little bit. Okay, the requirement is like if greater than 0 to 1000 rupees, then L1 level 1 strategy will get trigger. If $1,000 to 10,000, level 2. Then if then level 3 is greater than directly 10,000. Whatever it may be, if it is greater than 10,000, L3 will get trigger. Something like that we can able to define L1, L2, L3, or else if you want to define L1 plus L2, L1 plus L2 plus L3. In this way also we can able to define. Okay, for an example, if it is more than 100, if it is 0 to 1000, L1 will come. If it is 1000 to 10,000, L1 plus L2 will approve. First L1 will approve, then L2 will approve, then purchase order will get released completely. If it is greater than 10,000 means which is unlimited, whatever it may be the amount, the approval will comes to the picture. Then L1 also will approve, L2 also will approve, L3 also will approve. In this way also we can implement, or else directly we can implement L1 aa jayega directly without, then directly if it is 1000 10,000 L2 will come, or if it is greater than 10,000 L3 will come. In this way also we can implement. Okay, directly we will implement it this way. So let me go to the characteristics. Okay, यहाँ पे तो नामकरण already कर चुका हूँ based on like document type. First we'll define the document type over here. Click on create. Additional data. Table name CEKKO PSART. Press enter. Select always multiple values. As I showed you, when we are activating the release strategy in CL20N, right? Over there itself, multiple checkboxes are coming. If you are going to select single value, then radio button will come. Either or you have to select. Okay. Then come to restriction tab. Enter the class type for release strategy is 032. Okay. Then if you want to enter some values like NB, FO, right? Any other document types if you want to add, you can able to add it. Okay. Characteristics has been created successfully. Then another one we will create for purchasing group. Sorry, additional data CKKO EKGRP. Multiple values, restriction 032. If you want to enter values, if you do not want to enter values, that is also fine. It is not mandatory to enter the values. Okay, save this. And plant additional data, table name, and then plant WRKS. Restrictions 032. Multiple values I have selected. multiple values. Then net value. We can also create another characteristics for purchasing group, for purchasing organization. We haven't created. If it is required, you can create. If it is not required, then leave it as it is. No problem. Okay. Okay. What is in common display mode? What happened? Save this. Hold on. I created properly. Multiple values have selected. Values not required. Yeah, additional data. That's fine. Restrictions. Save this. Then net value. Additional data. Table COGNETW. Press enter. Over here you have to enter the currency, for which currency you are creating this net value characteristics. Select multiple values, intervals values allowed, negatives values allowed. This three checkbox you have to select it. You have to select, sorry. And then values also not required. Restriction is 032. Okay, additional define values not required. It's not mandatory. Basic data. You have to select multiple values, interval values allowed, negative values allowed. These all things you have to select. Sorry. Cancel and save. Done. Saved. Then we have to create a class. This is the class. We have to create the class as well. And we need to assign these all characteristics over there. 032. Click on create. First can document type. We'll take document type. Sorry. Creating class, right? Okay. Your list. Just enter the description. Come to the characteristics tab. Enter the characteristics. Purchasing group. If you want to use the document type company code also, you can create, right? Company code also is there, right? In purchase order level. That also, if you want to determine, that is also fine. Press enter. Save this. Class also created successfully. Then come to define release procedure for purchase order. First of all, you need to check any release strategy is available or not. Double click on release strategy. If existing is available in the practice system, just delete it from the bottom. In real time, we should not delete anything. Okay, guys, just give me 1 second. Clear from the delete it. Save it. Please indicator, as I mentioned you in the purchase requisition, in the purchase order, wherever it may be, you should not do any changes. Let it be. In purchase order, purchasing document level, purchase order level, it's very simple. One is block indicator, one is release indicator. Okay. Release codes, just select all and delete it, because we are deleting the existing one. Save it. Then release group. Done. Let's go close this first, then come again. Define release procedure for purchase order. First, we will define the release group. Under a single group, it will be a maximum 8 release code. Under a single release group, system will allow to define a maximum 8 release code. More than 8 release code, it's not possible. Okay. New release code means is a approver person. One release code, one approver person. Okay. So release group we are going to define, for an example, we will define as the maximum 2-digit. Z1. Then what is the class? This is the class and description. Save, done. Then double click on release codes, new entries. How many release code we are going to define? For example, 10, 20, 30. For release group, it will be there from the drop down. You can select or you can enter it manually. Code. For an example, level 1 or L1 directly we will enter. L3, Z3. Sorry, Z1 only. L2, na? This one will be L2. We'll make it L2. Save it. Done. Then come to release indicator. As I mentioned you right now, changeable. I'll make it as I'll show you what is the changeable and all today also. Today only. Blocked. The checkbox release checkbox is not selected. It will get blocked. Release the checkbox will get automatically whenever the purchase order will get released. The indicator will be R. Whenever the purchase order is not released, then the indicator will be B. It means the purchase order is not released. Okay. Then come to release strategies. Over into the release strategy, we will go to new entry. We'll define as release group. Release group is already defined. We'll specify it over here. Z1 strategy L1. Okay. Over here, release code, you can select L1. Press enter. Release prerequisites. Continue. Statuses. Block release. Continue. Fine. TK. Classification. We are not going to enter anything. We will enter in different transactions. How the release status is getting activated in the real system, real time. That I will show you. How we have activated in purchase requisition. Right. In the same way also, we will define it for this purchase order as well. Save this. Click on once release simulations. This message should be populated. Final release should be 10. Okay, TK. Let's go back. Another new entries. G1 release group. G1 L2 strategy 2. Only L2. According to our configuration, only L2 will be there. Okay, what happened? Oh, 20. Sorry. Prerequisites. Continue. Statuses. Okay. Classification. Just click and go back. Go further, like forward. Release simulation. Save it. This one also done. Next entry. Release group. Strategy will be 3. Over here 30. Okay. Statuses. Classification. Release simulation. Done. Okay. This release strategy L1, L2, L3, which we have defined successfully. According to our expectations, what is our expectations? According to these expectations, we have defined it. Okay. Right now, what we will do, we will go for activating the release strategy. In which T code, sir? We'll go to T code called CL20N or whatever. CL20N also fine. CL24N also fine. This one also fine, right? So we will go to CL20N. It's quite easy for me. But mental for activating these release strategies and all. You have to enter the release group strategy. L1. First, we will activate for L1. Double click on this class. Then in this bottom, these fields will get available, visible. Order type. What are the order types we are targeting? For an example, we are targeting only NB document type. enter it manually because we don't have any like values we have entered. Purchasing group, which purchasing group? What are the purchasing group? H1, H2, H3, right? Okay, H1, H2, H3, H1, H2, H3. Press enter. And plant. What are the plants? HL1, HL2, HL3. Okay, HL1, HL2, HL3. Okay, scroll down. Sorry, scroll up. For L1, what is the expectations we have? 0 to 1000. Okay, 0 greater than 0 to 1000. Press enter. Automatically, this INR VNR will come automatically. Okay, then save this. Next, activate the another release strategy. L2. Double click on this. Okay, order type, purchasing group. What are the purchasing group? Sorry, H1, H2, H3, right? Plant, HL, total net order value greater than 1000 to 5000, something like that, or 10,000 we maintain, na? 10,000. 1, 2, 3, 4. Press enter. Save this. L3. Order type NB, purchasing group, plant, total net order value greater than 10,000. Press enter. It means whatever it may be greater than, directly it will come. This strategy will get triggered. Save this. Done. Okay, configuration is done. Release strategy activation also completed. Right now, what we will do, we'll go ahead for creating a PO and we'll check.
Is it always with respect to amount only or quantity also?
No, it's not possible on this based on the quantity. It's always possible on the value basis, not quantity
Okay.
basis. Okay, so we'll create a PO now. Okay, what is our purchasing organization? Is it alone, na? Purchasing organization, purchasing group. We have to remember like what are the purchasing group we consider. Those purchasing groups only you have to enter, right, in the release strategy. Material, HL1, this quantity value is like 100 rupees, and plant storage location, if you want to enter, it's not mandatory. If you want to enter, or if you do not want to, let's skip this. Storage location is not mandatory, so we are not considering at all. Okay, okay. So we created this purchase order. We created the purchase order. Which purchasing group we consider? That is part of release strategy. Plant we consider part of release strategy. Document type also part of release strategy, and value also comes under some certain values, that is also part of release strategy. These field, what are the fields you consider for triggering a release strategy, right? Those field values should be available in your purchasing documents or purchase requisition, wherever it may be. Then only the release strategy will get triggered. But right now the release strategy is visible, not visible. If I'll come down, scroll down in item detail, it is not possible to trigger the release strategy in purchasing document level in item details. You have to just click on check. No generation output, ठीक है, no problem. Release strategy got triggered. Which one? L1. Why L1? If it is 0 to 1000, if I'll make it 1000, click on check. Which one is coming? Let's see if it is changing or not. Not changing. If I'll make it 1001, let's click on check. Right now L2. If I'll make it more than 10,000 or only 10, 1, 2, 3, 4. This is 10,000. Let me click on check. Still L2. If I'll make it 10,001, 1, 2, 3, 1, 10,001, right? Look at this L3. Okay, but where is this net value field? How we will come to know what is the net value in our purchase order? Net value, you will come to item details, invoice tab, sorry, not invoice, sorry, condition tab, and this is the net value. This is the net value field. This is the net value field. Okay. So, okay, purchase order got release strategy got triggered successfully. Let me save this purchase order. Let me display this PO. How to release this PO? In T code ME29N, in T code ME28. ME29N. Enter the purchase order number. Okay, come to the release strategy checkbox. By selecting this, we will approve it. We will approve it. Right now, the release indicator R, we will just save it, means it will get released. Or another in different transaction code also we have, which is called ME28. ME28 will go to ME28, enter the release code as for an example L3, enter the purchase order number, click on execute. Sorry, release code is 30, na? Sorry. Then I just enter the description. Sorry. Select this PO, click on release, click on save. Done. Let's display this PO. Come to header, release strategy, got released successfully. Right now, this PO is eligible to you can go for making the goods receipt. If the purchase order is not released, it is not possible to have the goods. You can't post the goods receipt document with reference to this purchase order, which is the status is not released.